before we preview Takeover 30, Alex, we didn't get to dive into the Bray Wyatt Braun Strowman match that much, and I like where they're. I mean, look, I'm interested in the story. I hate it. 2 weeks ago, I hated the ending with the Braun Bray stuff, with Alexa getting body slammed. I thought it was stupid, quite honestly. But this past week was interesting with the whole ambulance and him coming out of the ambulance. I thought that was cool. I like where they're. I don't look. I think Bray Wyatt is one of those characters where he could play any role, but it's interesting. I forget who was it? It was on the Stone Cold podcast. I'm trying to remember who said it. I don't remember who it was, but somebody said to Stone Cold, there are certain wrestlers you don't need to give the championship to. Like, they don't need them. They could be their character. Like, Bray Wyatt doesn't need a championship to define his character. Bray Wyatt is awesome, and people love his character with the
he's great.
You know, he's just one of those guys that, and like when he won the championship, I was like, I don't think they should have given it to him. I don't think he needed it. I don't think it was and then he lost to Goldberg because they wanted a bigger name at WrestleMania this year for Tampa, because Tampa, and Alex, you notice Tampa's not really a big tourist city.
No, we're not.
New York, it's not LA, it's not Chicago, it's not any of those cities. So they're trying to get as many big names on the card as possible, a la John Cena, a la Goldberg, Undertaker, to get the fans to Raymond James.
Yeah.
And now, I don't think Mania is going to happen in LA next year. I don't. I still think it's good. I don't know where it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be in LA next year. I think they're going to push that back too, and they'll probably give it to Raymond James because, Florida is allowing a lot more to be done than other states are. So we'll see. But look, I think Bray Wyatt doesn't need the championship. Do I think he's going to win tomorrow? I do. So, yeah. Any last thoughts on that, Alex? Or
my last thoughts on the Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman. I love how Bray Wyatt has adapted in his character the past 2-3 years. Like, he went from the Wyatt family Bray Wyatt to a darker side of Bray Wyatt, and now to the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So I like how his character has evolved in that timeline. And I love what he's doing with his character of the Fiend. I think it's amazing to see him use that character often. And I love how he's pitching two different sides of himself. We got this Bray Wyatt, kind of Blue's Clues Bray Wyatt little thing there.
It's Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers type of thing there. And then we have the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So it kind of reminds me of Finn Balor a little bit, because we have Finn Balor, just the Prince Finn Balor, and then we have the Demon Finn Balor. So that's what it reminds me of very much.
Well, actually, I'm going to go a step further. I mean, Finn Balor's a good one. I would say Mick Foley, because Mick Foley had three faces of Foley with Mankind, You Love, and Cactus Jack. And I think that this guy has been able to really develop into all of his characters, and he takes it really well and everything like that. So, but quick little nugget. I was at the debut of The Fiend. I was actually at the show at the Coliseum when he beat up Finn Balor last year. So I was at that show. Let's get to TakeOver 30. That's tonight. All right. We have 5 matches, and we have a pre-show match.
Yep, so the pre-show match is it's a number 1 contendership tag team match between Breezango, Legado del Fantasma, and then I forget who the third.
Danny Burch.
Yeah.
So I'll go first. For me, I'm gonna say. I'll go with Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch tonight, because they haven't really had a fight yet with Imperium, with Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel. They haven't gotten that fight yet. I don't know if Legado del Fantasma, you're going to have 2 heels in a match then. That would be kind of awkward. But then again, who knows? You had the Undisputed Era versus Imperium a few weeks ago, so you had 2 heel groups there. But I'll stick with Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch as the team tonight that wins in that match.
I'm gonna go with Legado del Fantasma because they've really done an amazing job as heels in NXT. We've seen week after week. What's his name? I forget the leader. The leader's name. I'm trying to think of it right now. Um,
You're talking about. I forget his name. Let me see if I can get it really quick. Uh, Hold on a second.
he's the NXT Cruiserweight Champion right now,
Yeah.
and he's done an amazing job leading this team, and really they've done an amazing job development wise, and I like how this team has been very aggressive and just really taking out most of the tag teams in the NXT division right now. But the only tag teams that they haven't come face to face with is Undisputed Era and 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 Imperium. Sorry?
Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar. Yeah, so Santos Escobar has really done an amazing job of leading this team. And I would love to see Santos Escobar and Legado del Fantasma take on Imperium. I think that'd be a great entertaining match because they have similar move styles, and there's a lot we could see them do in that match. There's a ton that could happen in that match. But if I had to choose between Legado del Fantasma and Imperium, I would pick Imperium over Legado del Fantasma because Imperium has done an amazing job as a tag team in the last couple months. They've been on NXT UK with Walter, and I love their entrance. Their entrance always gets me. Just the music always gets me. It's very catchy. It keeps you in line with the competitors, and I'm very, very much excited about this match for sure.
All right, we're running close on time again. I didn't realize what time it was already, so we gotta kind of
we gotta pick speed on through. And then the next match, Keith Lee versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett.
Hold on, I was gonna say you're gonna jump. I was gonna say we still have we have time to preview some of the other matches if you want to. So
yeah,
I don't think we need to jump to the main event that quickly.
No, we could do
Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher really quick, and I think Timothy's going to win. I think he has a bright, I think he would be the perfect guy to win this match in itself. He would be the next guy for the North American Championship.
Yeah, Timothy Thatcher definitely in the months from when he's from a couple months to where he debuted. I think he's really done an amazing job. And I like how they're showing him in the promos of his of teaching these people how to submit opponents. I think that's very interesting to see, like that side of Timothy Thatcher and how aggressive he can be, and how he can really go to work on different body parts. And it reminds me so much of different wrestlers like Zack Sabre Jr. It reminds me of him a bit because of how much he likes to wear down the body. And I think Timothy Thatcher is going to try and do that against Finn Balor. Finn Balor is going to have to outsmart, outwit, and try and get around Timothy Thatcher in this match.
All right, Io Shirai versus Dakota Kai. Quickly, Alex, who and why?
I'm going to say Dakota Kai because I like the side we've seen of her so far. I like how her mic work has been, and I like how she is pitching aggressiveness in her promos. But I really don't think she needs her. I forget who was with her on the next. Michelle Gonzalez, you said?
Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Gonzalez. Yeah, I don't think she really needs her backing her in this women's match. I think Dakota Kai could do it very much alone against Io Shirai because she has a great moveset. She has that punt kick that she always goes to in the corner. And then she has a lot of submission moves, finishing moves, signature moves. So I really think Dakota Kai has a chance to beat Io Shirai in this matchup. And it's going to take a lot of work from Io Shirai to knock her off balance, because Dakota Kai has a really good stance. If you've seen all of her matches, she's very well able to keep herself balanced in hard hitting matches like these.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna go quickly. Mine's gonna take two. I'm just gonna go Io Shirai. I think she's gonna continue to be the face of the NXT Women's Division. I think she's earned it. It would be too quickly for her to lose. All right, the ladder match: Bronson Reed, Damian Priest, Cameron Grimes, Johnny Gargano, Velveteen Dream. For me, I'm gonna go out of the box. I'm gonna say Cameron Grimes. I think he's had some momentum leading up to this week, so I'm gonna go him.
I'm gonna go with Bronson Reed because of the performances I've seen, his matches in the past couple weeks. The matches I've seen him in, he has done very, very well, and he's done an amazing job. And yeah, he's done. He's done some really crazy things in these matchups, and I'm really looking forward to see. I would love to see Bronson Reed become the new North American champion, because he has become one of these very well known stars in NXT, and I cannot wait to see how that comes full circle.
Yep. All right. So we got two more matches quickly. This is gonna be Adam Cole, Pat McAfee. I'm gonna say Adam Cole wins it, but it wouldn't shock me if Pat McAfee wins the match.
Yeah, Adam Cole. I'm gonna go with Adam Cole because he's done an amazing job in being the leader of Undisputed Era, and I'd rather have Adam Cole win over Pat McAfee because Adam Cole he kept it short and simple this week. He said, "I'm gonna take you down in NXT Takeover, and there's nothing you can do about it because that's undisputed." And I cannot wait to see how this match turns out.
And then the last one, Keith Lee carrying Cross. I'm gonna say Keith Lee retains by some sort of via disqualification, but I think the rivalry is not over yet.
I kind of agree with you on that. I could see somebody getting involved with this match and causing Keith Lee to win by disqualification. Because I don't think Karrion Kross is ready to be the champion just yet. I think they should develop him a little bit more as a character and show different sides that we've been seeing of Karrion Kross lately and all the promos he's been doing. His screen time on these promos have been amazing. And I love the effects that they put in in Karrion Kross's promos. Those are very well done.
Yeah.
Because I'm an effects person myself, because I'm actually learning some of that stuff in college, so it's really cool to see how they put this stuff together.